Okay everyone, welcome back to CBD Yoga and Fitness. My name is Mike and thank you all so much for joining me today. This is the second video in our quick yoga series, and today will be a nice and short head to toe full body stretch. So when you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's begin in a nice seated position. Option to have your legs crossed, or you can have one foot in front of the other like I'm doing. And you can let your hands rest on your knees or on your lap. And let's just take a second here just to come back to our breath. Fully arriving on our mat for this practice. Tapping into the present moment. Maybe you close your eyes here. So in this practice, we are going to be starting from our head, our neck area, and moving all the way down to our feet. So when you're ready, let's begin just by doing a couple of shoulder rolls. Simply bringing the shoulders up towards the ears and then dropping them back down. Waking up the shoulders. Do one more. Now from here we're going to start to stretch out the neck. So let's tilt our head towards our right shoulder. And you should really feel this in the left side of your neck. If this is enough for you, then by all means just stay here. Or if you want a deeper stretch, you can begin to walk the left hand out beside you. Really breathing into that left side neck. Take a few breaths here. On your next exhale, slowly come back to center, and we'll take it over to the other side, tilting our head towards our left shoulder. An option to stay here or begin to walk that right hand out. Continue to breathe. Let's take one more breath here. Exhale, slowly come back to center. From here, let's inhale, bring both hands up towards the sky. And then exhale, plant our right hand in the mat in line with our right hip. And reach over with that left arm, that left hand, taking a nice side body stretch. So option to stay here, or if it's in your practice, you can come on down to that right elbow. So make sure to keep both sit bones in the mat here. Exhale, slowly come back to center, and again, let's inhale, let both hands up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the left hand in the mat and reach over with your right hand. Feeling a nice stretch in the right side body. Again, option to come on down to that left elbow here. On your next exhale, slowly come back to center. And now from here, let's extend our right arm out long, and we'll simply guide it over towards our left side. Go as far as you can until you can't go anymore. And then when you can't go anymore, grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand And guide it just a little bit further. So many of us may remember this from gym class. This is a great stretch for the upper chest area. Continue to breathe. Exhale, release, and we'll take it over to the other side, extending our left arm long, guiding it over towards the right side, and then grabbing hold of the left wrist with the right hand and guiding it just a little bit more, feeling a nice stretch in the upper left chest area. Exhale, slowly release. From here, let's make our way onto all fours. And we'll start to warm up the spine, doing some cat-cows. So let's stack the hands underneath the shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. And you kind of want to pretend you're opening up a pickle jar. So you should really feel this engagement in the upper arm, the tricep area. Stacking the knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet pushing into the mat. And once you have this nice foundation, we can begin. So let's inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round. You have a few more. Going at your own pace, moving with your breath. Come back to all fours. And now from here, let's come up into a high plank. We'll hold here just for 3 breaths, building a little bit of strength in this practice. And on your next exhale, move into either a high cobra or an up dog. So up dog, knees off the mat. Cobra, knees on the mat. And keep the core slightly engaged here, opening up the front side body. Continue to breathe. Maybe you look one way and the other. And on your next exhale, shift back, coming into a downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the feet here as much as you like, coming down into the legs. You should really feel this in the back of the legs, the hamstrings and the calves. Again, keep those fingers spread wide, hands pushing into the mat. After you pedal out your feet here, you can come to a neutral position if you like, and we'll hold here for a couple breaths. Again, breathing into the backs of the legs. On your next exhale, let's drop the knees down, bringing the knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. Come into an extended child's pose, extending the arms out long, forehead resting in the mat, starting to open up the hips, and releasing the low back here as well. On your next exhale, we'll come back to all fours. And then all fours, let's bring the knees together. And we'll come into a toe stand, finishing up with our feet today. So curling the toes and simply sitting back onto our heels. Feeling a very awesome stretch for the feet. For a lot of us, this can be a very intense pose, so if this is just too much for you, you can uncurl the toes and simply just sit back on the heels. Wherever you are, just take a few breaths, giving our feet some love for all they do for us throughout the day. So option to stay here, or if you like, you can make your way into a nice Shavasana, or you can come back to a nice seated position of your choice. And that wraps up our practice today. From here, let's bring our hands together at our hearts. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.